Greetings, Eric. I just saw your video, settling down. Wow. This is a real subject. This is a really hard one here. I don't know. You ask something like, do people look down at you, or do they, like pressure you? And well, I can confirm that. I get pressured all the time. For settling down, get married, get kids, till death do you part. Yeah, and there is pressure. I used to be totally impatient on these things. I thought, like, when I'm 22, I'm going to be married and have 8 kids or something. I was really in a hurry, and didn't really quite work out that way. So I settled down another way. I became single, because you're not a single just because you're not married. You're a single when you actually learn how to enjoy life as a single. And of course it has advantages and disadvantages. There is no good and bad on that subject. The only thing that bothers me, when I look like in the circle of people I know, some of them act like it's terrible to live alone, and they pressure you. I just had this 4-hour discussion last week with a good friend of mine, from 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning. We were both very tired, and we got really mad at each other. He's in a relationship for 6 years now, or 8, I think. 6 or 8. I don't count the relationships with my friend. And he was like totally pressuring me, like the biological clock is ticking, and if I don't have a relationship by 30, I will die alone. That's basically what he said. And that's something very interesting, because he keeps saying that, do you want to die alone? Nobody wants to die alone and all that stuff. And it's like he's totally afraid of dying alone. But the truth of existence is that everybody dies alone, if they're married or not. That's just what people don't get, I think. We almost got in a fight. That was because he was so in a way he was arrogant, and I get these from a lot of couples I know. They always say this yet word. When I get an email from a friend that I haven't seen for a longer time, he says, so are you married and got 3 kids? Yet? It's always this yet, like it's obligated to have until you're 30. Personally, I would like kids. I've known that for years. I find kids great, and I would really like some of my own. But I think what bothers me is this till death do you part thing. I think it's the binding till death that really bothers me on the whole idea.